Bakhram Murtazaliev, the IBF 154-pound undefeated champion, aka the Boogeyman, has been officially ordered by the IBF to defend his belt against Josh Kelly. And they even mandated a purse bid tomorrow, October 21st, 2025. Now, that doesn't mean that it'll happen, because there's been a lot of fighters that have elected to sidestep the opportunity to get a belt, specifically through the IBF, which is Bakhram's belt. Will Josh Kelly do the same? I don't know. Is Bakhram Murtazaliev really the Boogeyman? I don't know, but it's definitely looking like it.
Hello guys, this is Rolly Romero.
Yo, my name is Nonito Donaire. What's up guys, it's Anders Eyes.
We're here with Bob Santos Boxing.
And I rock with Dr. Boxing Talk.
I want to give a quick shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk.
And I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk. Thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support.
You're rocking with Dr. Boxing Talk. Get your daily news from my man right here, the best in the business. Let's get it, baby.
All day, baby.
Amen.
Bam!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you'll say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? Welcome back to your favorite boxing news channel, Dr. Boxing Talk, and we are back for another YouTube video banger, man. Yes sir, yes ma'am. Remember what time it is? Doctor's in the house, man, so check this out. But before we get to it, let's go ahead and do me a favor, smack that like button for your boy. Let's do it together. Appreciate you. That helps us to keep going and growing on this YouTube platform. BTF, rise up, because we have news coming from the IBF 154-pound champion, right? That'd be Bakhram Murtazaliev. He has been officially ordered to have a purse bid to fight Josh Kelly. Now, a lot of y'all, like me, you know, been keeping up with the channel, so you know that Josh Kelly and Bakhram Murtazaliev fighting each other, or potentially fighting each other, is nothing new, right? That's the fight that, you know, the IBF have ordered. But they doubled down and said, hey, man, we're going to take it out of y'all hands because y'all dragging y'all feet, y'all sloughing, and we going to make sure that we have a decision by tomorrow, October 21st. And that's what they did. They say, hey, man, you have to have your purse bid. And you know there's consequences if you all don't come up with a deal. And those of you that are unfamiliar with the consequences, well, with the IBF, if you are the mandatory, which Josh Kelly is essentially that, right? Because the number one ranked guy is not rated. The number two spot in the ranking is not rated. So he's the next up because he's ranked number 3 in the IBF. So if he decides not to fight Bakhram and go for that belt, well, then by the IBF rules, he can no longer fight anybody in the top 15 of the IBF, effectively, sorry, in the top 10, excuse me, and he'll be effectively removed from the rankings. You see what I'm saying? However, there's also consequences for the champion as well. Yeah. So a lot of people don't realize that in addition to the mandatory not fulfilling his duties to fight for the championship, right? If he doesn't do that, not only will he be knocked down outside of the top 10, he'll be demoted, but he won't be able to fight anybody in the IBF as a sanctioned fight, you know, for an extended period of time. You see what I'm saying? He'll be essentially suspended. But in addition to that, the champion has consequences as well, and that will be that he will be stripped of his belt. So not only have we not seen Bakhram Murtazaliev since last year, October, when he fought Tim Tszyu, right? Obliterated Tim Tszyu. He could potentially also not have his belt anymore, in addition to that long layoff, if he doesn't want to fight Josh Kelly, which I don't think is the case. Of course, I think Bakhram wants to fight everybody. You know, there seems like a lot of people don't want to fight Bakhram, you know. Obviously, Jerron Boots Ennis, he just moved up, wanted to tune up, you know, to get acclimated to the weight at 154 for his first fight there, his debut. Have no problem with that. You know, you have Virgil Ortiz, Robert Garcia has come out and said that they don't want to go the IBF route because they don't want to be subjected to the 10-pound rehydration threshold or rehydration limit that the IBF implements. He doesn't want to weigh. He can't come in 10 pounds over the 154 weight limit. I don't know why that's not good enough, but for whatever, that's what they say. They don't want to do it because of health reasons, specifically the rhabdomyolysis. If you want to believe that, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? The other champion, WBA, Abbas Barao, he just acquired the belt after he beat Jonas Tellis, right? The interim title holder. He was elevated, and he's in talks to fight the WBO champ, Xander Zayas. You see what I'm saying? So Xander Zayas and Abbas Barao are effectively occupied. But speaking of the WBO champ, Xander Zayas, Josh Kelly is ranked number 1 in the WBO for that belt. Now Xander Zayas has a little bit of freedom because he just acquired the belt. He doesn't have to fight his mandatory yet, but that's a possibility for Josh Kelly. If he doesn't want to fight Bakhram Murtazaliev, he could go the WBO route and just wait his turn to get that belt. If he sees, if he feels like Xander Zayas is a less difficult challenge, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that could be what Josh Kelly is thinking. So don't be surprised if they remove themselves out of the Bakhram Murtazaliev IBF 154-pound belt race.
Nigga, you's a bitch!
You see what I'm saying? So it's not guaranteed that this fight will happen. I don't know. I would like to see it. I think stylistically speaking, Josh Kelly could be a good matchup against Bakhram. However, I have to be honest too. You know, he was stopped by David Avedisian in the past, so it's not a bad loss. But I think Bakhram beats Josh Kelly. But just saying, stylistically speaking, I think Josh Kelly, with his elusiveness, I think he has the ability to, and he has a skill set, let me say, not the ability, he has a skill set to be able to conquer somebody like Bakhram, in my personal opinion. But I don't think that he would pull it off. And like I said, I'm not even certain that this fight will happen. You let me know what you think about that. I will definitely give an update, because like I said, this purse bid happens tomorrow, so we will know momentarily if Josh Kelly has removed himself from the talks, or even if Bakhram Murtazaliev says, hey man, I don't like this fight with Josh Kelly and goes another route, which I don't think will be the case, but we'll see. You let me know what you think about it. Do you think that Bakhram Murtazaliev will fight Josh Kelly? Do you think Josh Kelly is weak if he elects to go the WBO route? Or what? How do you feel, man? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. As always, like I said, I will drop an update as soon as it is available tomorrow. I'll drop it and pin it to the top of the comments to let you know if Josh Kelly has indeed bowed out or something else transpired, or if the fight is actually happening, man. So stay tuned with the channel. And you know we always keep you up to date, baby. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. Let me know if Bakhram Murtazaliev is truly the boogeyman. I don't know. It's looking like it.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.